Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And on tonight's live stream episode, we're going to be talking about some new games that are going to be coming out for PC. If you guys have no idea what I do here on the channel, and if this is your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe. Be sure to check out my other videos, and if you like my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But definitely be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I will be doing shout outs at the very beginning of the live stream and at the end of this live stream. So if so if you guys are not too familiar with what days I live stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So a lot of you guys already know that I do have my chats open. If you guys would like to join the chats, all is welcome as well. So I do have my chats open on the right side of my screen. First and foremost, before we get started, I definitely would like to give a shout out to an individual who basically requested that I do not mention his name. So today, guys, I'm going to basically make up a name for this individual. So I'm going to come up with the name John Q Public. So John, if you're in fact checking out this channel and this is your first time and you like everything that you see on here, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more exclusive content because I do upload videos 3 times a week. Again, that's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot of things that I do here on YouTube, guys, I also do talk a lot about PCs. That would be either desktop or laptop, so there's no confusion or misconception of any sort whatsoever. So I basically try to help everyone that's got computer issues and then some. So anyway, guys, again, big shout out to John Q Public. I definitely do appreciate everything that this guy is doing. Big shout out to him as well. And anyway, it's definitely an honor to give a shout out to a very special person on here. But anyway, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into tonight's live stream. So anyway, the chats are open. If you guys would like to join the chats, all is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my other viewers. And please be courteous to one another on here as well, because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So I definitely do want to take the time to thank you guys also for understanding exactly where I'm coming from. So anyway, there are some new games that are coming out on PC, guys. As a matter of fact, there is one out right now. It is linked in the description if you guys definitely would like to check that out. It's called Survive the Nights, which is basically the details. You guys can find those linked down in the description. Be sure to check those out if you guys are definitely looking forward to starting a YouTube channel or per se even becoming an online gamer. So just note for the records, a lot of these games do have a lot of copyright music on them, so definitely be sure to disable the background music to avoid any complications with your channel. So if you're trying to verify your channel through YouTube, that right there, you'll have a much easier time getting your channel verified. But if you actually have copyright violations, that might be a little bit more difficult to do, but there are different courses. There is a course on here that you can take. That course can last up to 90 days. If by chance you happen to complete the course and you don't get any copyright violations within a 90-day period, the flag on your account will actually be removed by Google. Also, big shout out to them as well. And on my last live stream episode, I did in fact talk about John Carpenter's, I think it's John Carpenter's Commando or something like that. Let me double check this just to be sure, guys. I do have a little, it is a PC only game right now, guys. So pretty soon, I don't know exactly how long this is going to be. There's a good possibility this could be coming directly to console. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure just yet. And also, if you guys are having issues with your PC, say for instance, if you have a laptop or desktop and you get that blue screen of death on your PC where you have that little facial type thing on there, that's more than less a power issue with your motherboard. There is, in fact, a way to fix that. So today, guys, I'm gonna definitely tell you guys exactly how to go about fixing this. But be sure that you just remember how you take it apart, put it back together the same exact way, and try not to torque down too hard on the screws because that could lead to a major catastrophe. Um, anyway, if you guys are getting the blue screen of death on your PC, there is a round battery that's connected directly into the motherboard. That's called the CMOS battery. Just go ahead and remove that for about 15 seconds and then place that back into your PC. If you guys have already worked on your computers in the past, that's fantastic. Um, Definitely try to get some videos out there and show people exactly how to do this the correct way because there has been a lot of people who has basically taken apart their computers and literally just just literally damaged their computers. Some are some repairs were successful, others maybe not so much. But if you guys are planning on taking your computers apart, just remember exactly how tight those screws are when you take those apart. Put them together the same way that you've taken it apart. Just kind of reverse the thing. Just put it back together the exact same way, and you guys shouldn't have a problem with that. So once you do that, just go ahead and power up your PC. And if that does fix the issue, that is fantastic. More than likely, it's a likely possibility that it may fix it. But then again, you might have some updates with your BIOS and stuff like that because what that will do, that will automatically reset the BIOS in your PC as well. And the CMOS battery is what controls the time. It shows your time display on your monitor. And that also does contribute to your BIOS and your UEFI, which is basically a modernized version of your BIOS. So if you guys are in fact having issues with that, disconnect the CMOS battery for about 15 seconds, pull it completely out of its socket, let that sit for 15 seconds, and if you got to, press down on that power button, and what it will do is if your computer turns on, it shuts off, turns back on, shuts off. The third time, if it turns back on, it should kick over into safe mode. there is a way to disable the safe mode as well. So we'll talk about that on another video. So once you do all that, you put your CMOS battery back in, power up your PC, and if you get a display, you may have to reset. You won't have to reset your BIOS. Your BIOS will automatically update, but your clock and your time and date and stuff like that, you'll probably end up having to reset that. But you can click that over and have that reset automatically. So depending on what time zone you're in, be sure to keep your location and stuff on so your computer can make the proper adjustments to your time zone. Once all that's said and done, you guys should be good to go. So if you find this, so if you guys find this live stream to be very useful, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. Again, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to flick that wonderful bell notification. So therefore, you guys will always be able to stay up to date and be notified each and every single time I live stream, because I'm pretty sure you guys probably won't want to miss that. So as you guys probably, a lot of you guys probably don't know this, but both of these computers were pretty much down almost at the exact same time. I basically got both of my PCs back up and running. My main computer that I'm on right now is my desktop. It's my gaming desktop. I had a BitLocker issue because one of my files in my BIOS was corrupt, and it just somehow hit the algorithm for BitLocker to lock me completely out of my system. So I had to go back in, get into my Microsoft account, do this, do that. It was just, guys, this was a complete disaster. But I managed to get everything back up and going. This laptop, it I was trying to revert my PC back to Windows 10, so I just had got my thumbstick. So what I had to do is I had to make sure that everything that was in my computer was backed up. Once I installed my thumbstick, I went in and deleted a few drives and went on ahead and downloaded the main hard drive. So therefore, there was a clean Windows install. If you guys are looking forward to, if you guys are looking forward to looking to get another operating system, there's two to be exact. You got Linux, but the best one I would probably recommend would be Linux Mint, or there's Steam's operating system, Steam OS, and it's almost kind of like Windows, but it doesn't exactly have the license branding of Microsoft right there. So if you guys do download Linux, or if you do download Steam's operating system, be sure to transfer those downloads directly onto a thumb drive, because once your BIOS decides that, once your BIOS doesn't update and it does not recognize that program, that will kick that program right out of your computer. But if it's on a thumbstick, that is fantastic. That is probably about the best way to go about doing that. But unfortunately, uninstalling Windows, if you're on a Windows 11 computer, you're going to have a BitLocker chip, and you're also going to have a TPM chip. Your TPM chip, TPM stands for, it's an acronym meaning Trusted Platform Module. So if your TPM, and basically what that is, that's all tied into your Microsoft account, and that's your system's encryption. So if you guys are basically wanting to enhance and protect your privacy a lot more, I would definitely recommend Vericrypt. And as a simple legal disclaimer, guys, I have absolutely no affiliation with Vericrypt at all. I have no, I have, I have absolutely zero sponsorship, apprenticeship, or partnership. I have absolutely nothing right now to do with them. And they're not, and they are not sponsoring my channel. So, as a simple legal disclaimer, I am obligated to make that announcement. So, there's no confusion, no misconception, or anything to that sort of nature. But it is what it is at the end of the day. So, I digress. And now I'm going to show you guys a simple trick. If you guys are trying to reset your computer, make sure that your PC is backed up. So I'm not sure if you guys can actually see this. I'm definitely sorry if my camera is not trying to focus in. But say for instance, if you're going into your settings and you're trying to do a account recovery, and some odd reason you get an error message. I'm going to show you a real easy way, real simple step to get around that, guys. Sometimes you might get that over here as well. So my computer isn't, this laptop is in fact a touchscreen. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on this little window icon right here in the bottom left hand corner of my screen. There we go. Now I'm going to go to, oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to go to my power mode. And now I'm going to use my mouse. As you guys can see, I'm going to press down and hold my left shift key. This is very simple to do. Make sure that you're continuing to press and hold down on your left shift key when you do this. So once your computer reboots, you'll actually have a whole list of options here. You'll either have 4, maybe 5 or 6 different options to choose from, like right here, continue. Now say you're having issues with your computer. So you got a whole list here. Go down to troubleshoot, reset this PC. Now it's going to give you 2 options to keep your personal files or just simply remove everything. Now, if you have your computer already backed up and you're wanting to do a cloud installation, just go in here and keep your personal files, and that should basically reset your PC. It's not going to touch any of your files. You're not going to lose none of your data. What this is going to do, the box that's already highlighted, that's just basically going to reset all your systematic files all back to its original standard defaults. So if you got this message here by error, see this little thing right here, this little circle, the arrow in it, just go ahead and click on that, click back. And if you want to continue back to your Windows home screen, go ahead and press continue, and this will reboot your PC right back to Windows 10 or Windows 11, no matter which platform that you're using, or not platform, operating system that you're using, Windows 10 or Windows 11. It's all universal. It all does the same thing. So as you guys can see, my computer is turning itself back on. So my computer is a little slow. And the thing that you see in the background right here, guys, this is my gaming PC. So as you guys can see, it's probably going to take a minute. This is a this is a lower end computer, so it might take a little bit of time to kick back over. There we go, guys. I can swipe up. This is in fact a touch screen. So in case a lot of you may or may not know, I was the one who reprogrammed this computer, so this is not my first song and dance. So I do a lot of PC tech and stuff on here as well, guys. I went to school for IT. I know, looking at me through the camera, and you got to look back at this picture, you can probably think to yourself, gee, what the hell happened to this guy? Well, it's quite simple. It's called time. It's called it's time, stress, and much more. But at the end of the day, guys, it is what it is. I'll show you what I went to school for because I definitely do like to. I definitely do want to prove myself right here on camera. So that's me, IT support specialist. That's what I went to school for. So basically, network, internet, and basically technician. So now you guys already know if you guys are having issues with your computer, desktop, or laptop, it could be CMOS battery. Pop that out and pop it back in. Um, some may be a little bit more difficult to get to. Now, if it's a gaming desktop, you'll probably have to remove your graphics card to be able to find your CMOS battery. It's probably sitting right behind your graphics card. And as you guys can see, I don't put my password or anything on my screen when I'm entering my password. And this is basically right where you pick up at. Now, if you guys are basically wanting to check your now, if you guys are in fact wanting to check your graphics card on your PC, doesn't matter if it's just regular PC or desktop gaming, whatever the case may be, come down here to your Windows icon, click on this, and you're going to want to come up to where it says Device Manager. Click on your Device Manager. You're going to have a window pop up here, a whole plethora of options to choose from. What the hell just happened here? Let's try this again. So, nope, that's not it. So we're going to go back up here to Device Manager. Click on that. And right here, guys, we're going to go to Display Adapters. Go to the left of here to where that little arrow icon is. Press that. And once you press that icon, that's going to open up your graphics card information. Right click that. Okay, let's try this again. Right click that. Here we go. Then you're definitely going to want to click Update Driver. And here's the two options that you have. You can actually install the driver manually, but mostly it'd be a lot easier if you come up here to the very top, search automatically for drivers on Windows Updates. Look at that, guys. Click that. That's going to take you to Windows Update, and you should have a setting over. You should have something over here displaying that you have an update, or have one right here. Check for updates. Once you click the check for updates, you see these little two tabs right down here at the bottom. This one right here, the one I'm kind of circling around in, I know it's a bad circle, but that's your driver. And this would be the settings for your Windows updates. As you guys can see, settings, Windows updates. Once you do this, your driver, once your computer does the initial update, it will also update the driver at the same time. So I mean, you can pretty much do that with anything. You could do that with your audio, and you could do that with a lot more stuff as well. So there you go, guys. And there's also one more thing. And again, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to check your hard drive for error messages. So you're going to come up here to your recycling bin, left click here twice. And once you open this up, you're going to come down to this PC, scroll over here to local C, local disk C drive, right click, scroll down to properties, left click there. Now that you have this window here open, you want to come up here to where it says tools. Once you click on tools, this option will check the drive for file system errors. So definitely check here, even though it's not necessary. Your computer may tell you that it's not a top priority, but go ahead and scan it anyways. Okay, now that we're here, if it says about or estimated time, this is not exactly the accurate time. This is basically time configured to your system. So it's just kind of giving you a ballpark estimate of how long this could take. And more than likely, this won't even get to about halfway done before it switches over to another window. See, about 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Watch this, guys. It says 1 minute, 30 seconds. And this is the blue screen. This is the blue screen of death. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. So if you ever happen to come across this issue, this could be a power issue with your motherboard. So definitely unhook your CMOS battery and hook that and plug it back in. This computer is notorious for doing this. And this is the first time this has ever happened on a live stream. So I'm going to turn my camera again because I have to re-enter my password. So I'm going to make sure that this is not able to be seen on camera because it's a privacy thing. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to walk you back through the steps. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do all this again. No worries. So therefore, you guys will actually get a chance to see this for yourselves. I just had a BIOS update on this computer too, so it's not saying, I'm not saying that it's a corrupted file, but a lot of the times during your updates, you may have a corrupted file in your BIOS when it's doing the update, so that might possibly kick over to BitLocker because that's basically your system's encryption. But I definitely do recommend getting rid of BitLocker because all that information that's encrypted into your PC, a lot of that information is getting kicked back to Microsoft, passwords, et cetera. And not to mention, also, Microsoft will even take screenshots of your computer and passwords during the time that your system is running. So definitely do be careful of that, guys. And if you are looking for a better encryption system for your PC, definitely download Veracrypt because your privacy is based, they take privacy there very seriously, unlike Microsoft where they force updates and all this other garbage. So now that we're back here again, because you guys just seen the blue screen of death, Left click on your recycling bin, come down to this PC. Hopefully it doesn't do this again. Right click on your C drive, scroll down to properties. Then you're going to come up here to tools. And we're going to check this again just to be on the safe side. Check automatically. There we go. Fantastic. Because what this is going to do, this is going to check through all your system files to see if, in fact, you have any system errors on your computer. So again, about 1 minute, 30 seconds. That's just basically time config. That has absolutely nothing to do with that. So once this is done, it's going to open up to a different window. Now, if you guys are looking for a malware remover and stuff like that, definitely check out FortTech, because they're really good at removing malware and stuff like that. And plus, it also repairs your system files as well. Your driver was successfully scanned, so we're going to close that out. Now that we're here, we're going to go to optimize. And of course, if you have a C drive, this is a solid state drive known as an SSD. You don't actually have to pick this one. Just come down here to where it says optimize. This should not take no more than 30 seconds to do, guys. So as you guys can see right here, let's try this again. Let's go to optimize. What the hell is going on here? There we go. Look at that, guys. See how fast that went? And once all this stuff is done, guys, just simply opt out. And there you go, guys. I showed you guys exactly how to check your hard drive, system errors, and much more. Now, there is also a there's also something else you can do if you open up your command prompt center. So I'm gonna do this right quick. So instead of actually having CMD command prompt, this is your command prompt center. This would be the command prompt center. And by the way, guys, a lot of you people might not know this, but Windows 11, all of Windows PCs actually still uses 13 of the original DOS commands. I'm not sure if you guys still remember the old DOS boxes. Blast from the past. We'll talk about that on another stream. So now that you have now that you actually have your command center open, we're going to type in Notepad. Oops. Hang on. This is going to open up your Notepad here, guys. So now if you want to see exactly what files or what systems you have running, we're going to go to File. And now we're going to go to Open. You can scroll down. And this should show you your hard drive, local C. So more than likely, if you're looking for your Windows installation, more than likely that will be on your C drive. So you don't actually have to do anything there. Or if you decide to do something different, you can type in regedit. This should not pop up, but once this pops up, if you get this window here, guys, and you're trying to find your BitLocker, okay, now that, where the hell is my, there it is. Now, if you got your cursor here, guys, come down to H key, local machine, left click twice. And once you come down, you should find BitLocker somewhere in here as well. But since my BitLocker on this PC is off, that's probably why it's not showing down here in any of this stuff down here. But now since we got this open, we're going to come down to system. Yeah, it's not down here, guys. Because my BitLocker on this PC is disabled. The TPM is also disabled, even though this computer is set for Windows 11. But now, if you have a computer that does not have a BitLocker chip or TPM chip, it's likely possible your computer may not be able to be it's not going to be compatible for the Windows update. So, in case you guys, so if you guys don't know about Windows 11, Windows 11 is basically all about stealing people's privacy. So this could be a potential problem, guys. A lot of your hospitals are using Microsoft Windows 10 or Windows 11. And a lot of that information is actually being protected under HIPAA, which is basically the Human Intervention Privacy Policy Act of 1970, I do believe. Or maybe 91. But anyway, a lot of your government officials are using Windows 11, which could basically be a breach of national security. Something to think about, guys. Ladies, same for you as well. Something to really think about. Windows 11 is really not doing all the greatest because their sales have dropped less than 50%. So right now they're actually making approximately, I'm wanting to say right around 26%, 26% sales. They're down to a minimum of 26%. Last I knew. But Microsoft is in, I think they're getting in a little too far over their heads. So that's why a lot of people are switching from Windows to Linux. And if you want a really good version of Linux, Linux Mint. I'll even put that in the chats for y'all. Oops. Hang on a second. There we go. Linux Mint. But now the thing of it is, if you download Linux Mint, you guys can still use Microsoft Edge and stuff like that because that's compatible. But why would you want to install Linux Mint and then go back to using Microsoft's tools. I mean, myself personally, I don't think it, to me, it doesn't make any sense. That's just my opinion, guys. I'm entitled to that. So I think that would be a little what's the what's the word I'm looking for? Absurd. But now, if you guys are looking for a really good a really good thing for your Windows PC, alternative encryption Veracrypt. This will in fact have more private. You will actually have more privacy on Veracrypt than you will with Microsoft. Oh, and one more thing. If you guys ever happen to see, I'm going to show you something else as well. So if this ever does happen to you guys, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Hang on. So let's say your computer gets to this right here. No worries. Go into your Microsoft account and match whatever this is. Enter the recovery key for this drive. Okay, so what that's telling you is between F1 and F10, F1 is for like 1 and F10 is for like 10 or yeah, for 0, I'm sorry. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look for this little code right here. You're going to match that ID right there to your account. Match that up to your computer, and off to the right when you go into your account and you slide all the way to the far right, your Veracrypt. Oh my God. Your damn guys, your BitLocker code on your PC is going to look like this. This will be in your Microsoft account, not this exact number, but the number that's associated with the ID below F1 and F10. So you're going to enter a 48 digit number. You don't have to worry about the hyphens because once you type in the numbers, your computer will actually type in the hyphens for you. Once you do that, you're going to press enter. Once you enter all 48 digits, your computer will tell you if you've done it correctly or if you've done it incorrectly. Because if you've done it correctly, your BitLocker screen will go off. Your computer may possibly restart a few times. Just go ahead and let it restart. But now here's the real kicker. Now, once your computer restarts, use the exact same password that you used before your computer locked up. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So if you created a password for your computer, it's going to have like a little checkbox down below it. That's to add numbers and symbols, like letters, numbers, that type of shit. Just go ahead and check that little box and then just type in your password at the very top of the box. There's going to be two boxes, enter password and confirm. You're going to go up to the one where it says enter your password. You're going to enter that password in your PC, and then you press your tab key, which will basically bring you down to the lower box below that. You're going to confirm that password. Once you confirm it, you're going to press enter. Once you press enter, your computer may restart a few times. You might have a couple updates in between, which might possibly delay the the restart, the reboot of your PC. So once your system does that, that's the box that you're gonna have a box like this, but only without the airline. You're just gonna have like a little tab that pops up, enter your password, press tab, re-enter the same password to confirm it. Check the box down below if you want to add numbers and symbols, or if your password does have numbers and symbols before you type the password in, check the box and then enter your password. Once you do that, tab, confirm it, same password, press enter, and you guys are back on your way to computing. So again, if this live stream does in fact help you guys out, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content, because I'm going to be making a whole new I'm going to be making all new content coming up within this week or two. Who knows? I may do like I may just surprise you guys, and I might do something completely different. I'm debating, and if I want to make that announcement or just do something completely different. If you guys would like to leave some feedback, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. If you guys would like for me to give you if you guys would like for me to surprise y'all, let's get a hashtag 2 thumbs up in the chats, or feel free to hashtag 2 thumbs up down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback, and hopefully I can start getting this ball rolling for y'all. I've been saying this for a long time. A lot of you guys are probably like, yeah, this guy said this before several times. Rah, 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 rah. I get it, guys. I get it. I'm just waiting to see if I can waiting to see how much feedback I get on this, and if this is the case, depending on how much feedback I get, I might just up and surprise y'all. I might not even make that announcement. You might just see me on the channel doing something else completely unconventional, something a little bit different. And I'm sure you guys, if you do happen to like my content, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Let's get a hashtag in chats. 2 thumbs up. And I will definitely make this happen for you guys. But just note for the records, most of the games that I will be playing on here, due to the graphic content of this nature, all viewer discretion is advised. So if you have children and you don't like some of the games I might be playing, I think this would probably be best to watch probably during the time when I'm live streaming, or probably about the time that if you do have children, about the time you put your children to bed. You definitely would, if you do want to check out my content, have at it. And if you guys have missed if you guys missed the live stream shortly after thereof, all is welcome as well. Again, let me know exactly what you guys think. Let me know exactly what you would like to see me do down in the comments, because my comments bar has been pretty much empty for quite a while, and I think it's time to restock some of those comments. So if you guys don't mind commenting, I would greatly appreciate that, because that also does go to help support the channel as well. Um, Again, let me know what you think. I'd like to get you guys' feedback on this. So, but anyway, guys, I'm almost like I'm like I'm 10 minutes over my stream. So I definitely do want to give a special big shout out to John Q Public. Uh, Definitely do want to thank you guys again for everything. Um, I will be back again Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be talking about some other things as well. I'll be showing you guys exactly how to scan your PC for viruses, give you some tips on certain things, and I'm definitely looking forward to making more content like this. And also, if you guys definitely want to see something different, let's get a hashtag in the chat's 2 thumbs up, or let's get a hashtag down below in that wonderful comment section. 2 thumbs up if y'all want to see something different. But until then, I definitely do want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me tonight here on the channel. I usually do end my live stream at about 9:30, but tonight it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God. It's 8:53. Holy shit. Where's my mind at right now? I I don't know what I'm thinking right now, guys. I must be excruciatingly tired because I did not get any sleep last night. I'm still running on fumes. So I was up all night pretty much on the computer. So in case you guys don't know, I was getting ready to end the stream and I was like, wait a minute, that can't be right. So I checked my phone and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe a major mistake was made on my end, guys. I definitely do want to apologize about that. That's kind of embarrassing, but hey, at least this is a mistake. At least this was a mistake that I made that I can actually laugh about. So I can't believe I just did that. Normally, I don't do stuff like this on my channel, but for tonight, just happened to be a little bit of an awkward moment. I just kind of had to get a little bit of a reboot there for a minute. So, oh my God, I cannot believe I just did that. But actually, I think I'll probably be on here for almost about another hour, roughly. But anyway, guys, my deep, my deepest, my deepest apologies. Um, anyway, there are quite a few other things that I will also be doing on here. So there's some other things I'll be discussing as well, and I'm actually thinking about doing something a little unconventional, but very well productive. I think you guys are probably going to like this once I do this. But I'm going to try to stream as much as I possibly can tonight, and depending on what this coming weekend, what it all just depends on what this weekend is going to be looking like, guys. Depends on what I have on my schedule for that day, because usually during the daytimes I'm pretty busy, don't really have much time to do much of anything. But I think I'm going to squeeze some time in for you guys and start making more content as I'm on the stream. If you guys are planning on starting a YouTube channel and you're looking forward to starting a gaming channel as well, I have made a video on how to connect your OBS studios directly into your YouTube account. Definitely do check this out, guys, because some of the games do tend to have very high graphics. That will also help with your bit rate and your frame rate, your FPS. So if you so if you're looking forward to setting up your OBS studios, go into stream, go into video output, and go into I'm trying to remember what the hell all this stuff is, guys. Guess I'll have to show you instead of telling you about it. All right, guys. So I'm going to open up OBS Studios. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do all this. I'm going to show you all where to go. Now, if it gives you the option to run in safe mode, I'm going to run mine in normal mode. And of course, there's Steam. OneDrive, I'm not too concerned about that right now. So give this a minute. This will kick over to my OBS Studios. I'm going to show you guys exactly where to go to get everything set up and ready to rock and roll for you guys. As you guys can see, I have my chats there open, so I'm going to go ahead and close that out. So if you guys do happen to open up OBS Studios, you guys can actually invite people in. So what you're going to want to do is come down here to Settings, click on here. All right. Okay. Here's the places you're going to want to check out is Stream, Output, Audio, Video. These are the 4 places you're going to want to check out here. So I'm going to go to Stream. Okay. A service. Okay, so basically what this is going to do, this is going to start you out like right up here, custom, or it's probably going to start you out at Twitch, but come down here to YouTube RT MPS. and that's going to connect you to the YouTube server. This little box right here, if you want to gain recognition, leave this box here alone, because this right here will not connect directly to your YouTube account. So this area right here, advanced options, we're going to go ahead and skip that. So I'm already connected, as you guys can see where it said disconnect YouTube. Okay. This right here looks fine. You don't have to go here. Audio. Let's see, video. All right. Now, usually on YouTube, if you guys are starting a channel, it's going to start you out at 420, 420 pixels, probably at about, that's about standard. But if your computer can actually hold 1920 by 1080p high definition, that's what I have both these set at, so that these are fine here. But if you're looking to game or something on here, common FPS, that's frames per second value, you can start that out at 30 frames a second, but you can also bump that up to 60 depending on what your processor is consisting of. I just kind of leave mine right at 30, because when you're on YouTube and you get anything higher than 720, what that's going to do, that's going to cause a lot of buffering issues. And there's been a lot of major issues on YouTube with the buffering, guys. So if your video freezes up, or if your audio just completely sounds like shit, there's a way to fix that. But you can run your FPS at 30, but if your computer can handle it, you can basically run that up to 60 frames per second, 60 FPS. This stuff down here is not really all that important. So between stream, output, audio, video, these are just basically the basic essentials for your stream. So if you guys are planning on connecting your Google account directly into your OBS Studios into your YouTube account, it's going to have you sign into your Google account. So you might have to sign in a few times, your email, password, et cetera, et cetera. And then once you get into YouTube, I'm going to show you guys something else here as well. You can do this from any computer, truthfully. So I'm going to go into history. I'm going to go in here to YouTube Studios. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys are if you guys can see the title on here, new game release out for PC and more. Okay, that's probably one of my older videos. So we're going to go back to my channel. I might have to bump this through a few times. So here we go, guys. New games to check out for PC on Steam. I'll go on to this one here. So once I'm here, guys, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong section. Okay, so I'm on my premium account. So I'm going to go into my YouTube Studios again. So I don't know if this is going to basically pull up my analytics. Okay, so once you go into your channel dashboard, go into content. That's right above analytics. Then you're going to come over here to live stream. And this is the little icon right here that you're going to want to click right on. So once you click on this, this should connect directly to your OBS Studios. And now we're going to wait for that to pop up. And now we're going to go over here to Docs, scroll down to Chats, and that does not have my chats open. Okay, so something is off here. So what I could do is I could basically go in and pre-record my stuff on my OBS Studios, and I could probably forward that directly to my OBS Studio, or yeah, I could probably send that directly over to my OBS Studios and go from there. But YouTube Live Control Panel. Yeah, it's gonna want me to sign into my. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So I'm not gonna worry about the initial sign in, guys. But so now that's got me back over here into my YouTube Studios. So I'm gonna go ahead and opt out of that. Or just simply shut down my computer. And this computer here will still stay on my YouTube channel, guys. I'm just going to have to figure out how to get everything switched over from point A to point B. And try to figure out exactly how to reopen my chats in my OBS Studios. But if I'm paying attention to one computer, if I have this pulled up on my YouTube channel on my other PC, I can basically watch the chats from both PCs. I can actually look over here, see the chats here. If you guys send me a message on there, I'll be able to reply back. I won't even have to look directly at the main screen. I can see it right here on the smaller screen. So I think that's pretty cool. And if you guys do in fact have if you do have computer sharing on with different devices, you can actually all watch the same thing multiple. You can watch it across multiple devices all at the same time. Be able to download Steam, be able to download certain games, so forth, and see exactly what those games are downloading. Because I could download games on this PC as I'm live chatting with you guys, and it will still show up on my other PC as well. So all I'd have to do is go in and create a shortcut to desktop. Bam, there you go. And I can also make a video on my phone showing you guys exactly how to go about fixing certain things on Steam if you have a game already downloaded, and show you guys exactly how to fix it. If something is off with it, if it's not functioning correctly, go into your Steam game, the one that you're running, go ahead and stop that game from running. Right click on that exact highlight and then go down to browse local files. Once you browse the local files on that, you're going to look for the game itself, left click on it to highlight it. Then you're going to right click it which is going to open up another window of options. Then run that as your administrator. Once you run that as your administrator, you're going to have a little pop-up message right there in the center of your screen. Do you wish to make changes to this PC? Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and confirm that. Once you confirm that, you should be able to get your game back up and running, and hopefully that should take care of the issue. If not, then I would simply suggest to uninstall the game, reinstall it, and if that still does not work, go into your Steam settings, which basically you would want to, I'll show you guys how to do this on this computer. So what you're going to want to do is click on here, go to your Steam settings, and then once you see this page pop up here, go down to downloads right here, click on that, and then you're going to come down here to where it says clear cache. Left click on your mouse. That's going to sign you out. It's going to say who's playing. It's going to have a question mark where your profile is. Go down below that little box there, and you'll see your email address. Go ahead and click on that. And once you click on that, make sure that you have your internet on at the time that you do this. So once you do that, it's going to verify who you are, and then it's going to verify your network. It might take a minute or two, but once all that's said and done, that will automatically sign you back in. So therefore, you shouldn't have a problem. But if something happens and it does not sign you in and it gives you a code, a 6-digit code, go into your email account on a separate device, look at that code, and enter that code directly into the computer that you're on that's giving you the issues, then press enter. Once you do that, it's going to verify your network. And then after the network verification, both verifications are complete, it should sign you back in, and you should be good to go. But just note for the records, if you are in fact playing certain games on there, be sure to have your background music off, unless you actually have consent from copyright, which I'm sure copyright will get in touch with YouTube and let them know, hey, he's fine. He's got verification for us. We've already granted him the permissions to use copyright music. So if in fact YouTube does take anything out of that, all proceeds will go to copyright. But make sure that you actually have the permissions from copyright to do so, and have them fax that information over to Google, because Google actually is the owners of YouTube. So once that information is faxed over there, more than likely, once you have the proper permissions and everything else, you're golden. Copyright should probably send a fax over to them. They'll look at that. They'll put that in their files. So if somebody says, "Oh, hey, somebody just gave him a copyright violation," nope, Google won't be able to touch it, because for one, that's part of their policy. If you have permissions from copyright could overrun. Oh, they could overrule that real quick, and therefore, copyright does in fact have their own attorneys, their own legal team on standby. So if anything happens, more than likely they should probably get in touch with you. But just make sure that you have all your faculties in order. So if you plan on using copyright or anything that's under copyright, your account will not be struck. I'm not going to mention another YouTuber's name. So I'm going to protect his identity. So I'm just basically going to say another YouTuber had got 6 copyright violations on one live stream. Yes, let that sink in for a minute. I'll say this. I'll say this one more time. One YouTuber got 6 copyright violations on one live stream. As a matter of fact, I think a matter of fact, I think he said they even demonetized his channel for that. Or not the channel, but just that video. He told me about that. I was like, damn, that's pathetic. I mean, I literally couldn't believe the fact that the guy that he got hit 6 times with copyrights. And this guy was doing like I think he said he was doing like a 12-hour live stream or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it was just it was just crazy, but funny though. I sat there and chuckled about that. I was like, damn, boy, this YouTube is they're getting to be a little harsh with that copyright shit, you know what I mean? But I can see where they're coming from too. So if by chance, and speaking of copyrights, guys, if your account does get flagged for copyright violations, take the course, stay out of trouble for 90 days. After that, that flag will be removed from your account and you should be good to go. It's not like TikTok. It's not like they're just going to ridicule you and um, chastise you for one simple violation. I mean, at least Google does, at least YouTube does give you the opportunity to take their course. Once you complete the course, stay out of trouble for 90 days. That flag is no longer on your account. You're good to go. And that's the end of that. So, but there is a way to get in touch with copyright. If you guys would like to get in touch with them, let me know in the comments down below and I'll get that information and I'll put that in the next video description for you guys. So therefore you'll be able to have that information on hand. So if you plan on contacting them and asking them, get their consent to do so, see if you can reserve a copy of the rights to be able to use that for your own content and go from there. Because otherwise, that's just asking for trouble, guys. So I'm just giving you the heads up. So if you guys are new to YouTube and you have no idea what to expect, where to go, what to do, how to do certain things, I guess I'll be I guess I'll be the YouTuber that will give you the full explanation of everything, kind of show you the ropes and show you some things to do, show you some things not to do. So therefore, you guys can actually learn from that and hopefully be very successful at what you do because success is only in the eyes of the beholder. And also, guys, I know you probably used to see me drinking coffee on my stream. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna have to contact the jar company. This damn thing's got a hole in it. I'm gonna see if I can get a warranty replacement on that jar. 'Cause, man, that damn thing's got a hole in it. I put coffee in it 1 minute, next minute, gone. I go to refill it, got coffee in it again, next minute, gone. It's a case of now you see it, now you don't. Where the hell did it go? But it is what it is, guys. But if you guys are looking for advice and so forth, and looking forward to getting a gaming channel and stuff set up, I can definitely try to help you guys out with this. And that'd be fantastic, getting you guys up on your feet and seeing just exactly how far you go with that. Because, and as a matter of fact, you guys can also get paid by doing this too. Once you hit that 100,000 sub mark, you actually start getting paid on YouTube, which means you can monetize all your channels. Which means you can monetize all your channels, or not channels, but videos and stuff like that. You can also set a schedule, which I think I need to start doing. Um, there is a library on YouTube to where you can actually put in non-essential copyright music. So therefore, I don't think they'll hit you with that, because YouTube actually does have their own category of music and certain sound effects and so forth. And myself personally, I do a lot of other things, as well as protecting, as helping to try to protect the rights of others as well. So there's still some things I'm still learning, but if you guys are definitely adamant about wanting to set up a YouTube account or set up a gaming channel, definitely check out this video. I mean, I'm just giving you the best advice I can give anyone on here. If you plan on playing like Pacific Drive, make sure that you have the background music shut off, because all that music on Pacific Drive is all copyright. I did the research on that, and sure enough, it's all submitted through copyright. So be careful of the games that you play. Make sure that you have all your background music completely shut off, because all it would take is one person to report that copyright violation. Bam, there you go. You'd be on your way to a disaster. So anyway, guys, it is 9:23, so I got about, actually 9:24 now, so I got about 6 more minutes here on the channel. I definitely do want to convey my apology for earlier. I was like literally an hour ahead of myself, so, and plus not getting enough sleep also does kind of contribute to that as well. So again, guys, if you're planning on making something out of your YouTube channel, stick around, because I got a lot more stuff to show you, and I got some other things to kind of go into, a little bit of details. Matter of fact, I'll try to bring out as much of the details as I possibly can on the channel, so therefore I don't want anyone to feel like they're being left out or singled out. If you guys do have questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment section down below. I'll answer each and every single question in the order in which I receive them in. So I'll try not to leave anyone out. If you guys do have questions, feel free to ask, and I'm more than willing to help you guys out the best way I can to the best of my knowledge. So anyway, guys, we got about 5 more minutes on the channel, and after this, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night, and I will be back again on Tuesday. Same place, you know, obviously. I don't really have a fancy studio, and I know a lot of my videos probably aren't getting that many views, but hey, something I enjoy doing. I never thought in a million years that I'd be on YouTube. I started this out as kind of a practical joke to myself, but ever since then, thank you guys once again for showing your love and support. I definitely do appreciate that. Big shout out to all my viewers. Big shout out to my moderators, and also huge, huge shout out to all my subscribers. You guys are everybody who's checking out my channel. You guys are also phenomenal. You guys are definitely a legend. Moderators, same to you as well, and all my wonderful subscribers that are still with me here on this channel. Big special thank you to each and every single one of you guys and ladies. So therefore, there's no type of bias or anything. And I do happen to say guys on here quite a bit. I don't mean guys and men. It's pretty much for everyone. So if I said something a little out of unordinary, I definitely do want to convey my apology in advance. So definitely stay tuned to the channel, guys. If you guys would like to see more exclusive content like this coming up in other future videos, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content, and be sure to flick that bell notification and show that button exactly who's boss on there. Just flick it and make that bell icon cry, and sooner or later, guys, once I get to that 100,000 sub mark, I'm definitely looking forward to doing this world's hottest chocolate challenge. Also, big shout out to my moderator Chris for for making that suggestion to me as well. Um, I'm not going to say the person's last name for protective information, protecting the identity of his last name. So no last name is going to be mentioned, but big shout out to my moderator for suggesting that to me. And as a, we'll talk about that another time, guys, but I definitely do want to take the time to thank each and every single one of you for coming to hang out with me here on the channel. And as always, as last but not least, here's where I end the video with my outro. So again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for checking out my videos. For those of you who actually like my content, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. Go ahead and get yourself subscribed to the channel and become part of the coffee club here on the channel as well. So therefore, you guys won't miss out on anything that comes up. And if you guys have any issues with your computer, let me know and I'll try to help you out the best way I can. But as always, I definitely do want to thank you guys again. As always, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.